Greetings! It is I, snipermanelevenonine, and today I am bringing some exciting news. As you read from the title, yes, NPCs for Project Zomboid are up next, and I'm so freaking excited. We all, and I'm sure I'm not the only one on this, we all have been waiting for this for years, and I'm just excited that the time is here. And now you might be questioning,
Sniper, how do you know that NPCs are up next? Where did you get this information?
well, let me tell you. So today I was scrolling through my Twitter, and all of a sudden I see a notification from the man, the myth, the legend, the top developer of Project Zomboid, the man in charge, Lemmy101. He said, yes, I've been interviewed today. So I said, oh, an interview, a game interview? Man, you rising up in the world, Indy Stone. Good for you, Lemmy. I said, all right, well, let me check out Lemmy's interview. Let's see what this is about. So I do the old clickaroo on it. I click on it and I scroll down, and what do I read? I read this, and it says, now that Build 41 is in the hands of the players, albeit a great deal more than the Indy Stone were expecting, many will be wondering, what's next for Project Zomboid? After pausing for a moment, Simpson reveals a bombshell the community has been waiting for years to hear. Bet your ass we've been waiting for a long time. We're planning on doing NPCs pretty much next, although there may be smaller builds in between. The next big thing that we're working toward and talking about in the new year is going to be NPCs. Simpson says that NPCs are both the thing we get the most hype about people wanting, and also the most criticism for the fact that we don't have them. It's been especially hard for him to work on NPCs in secret. Elaborating, he explains why the Indy Stone has chosen to set ambitious feature as their next target. We were initially going to do animals, hunting, husbandry, and pets next, says Simpson, though the team realized that the update would give away the behavior for the wider NPC update. So we thought, we're just going to do NPCs next. I don't think that will upset too many people, even if animals slips. I think the majority wants NPCs next. We're not sure entirely what would go in because the NPCs will be split over various builds. We're still trying to figure out how to structure that. The first release needs to be something special that the people won't be disappointed by. We need it to be impressive enough and good enough that'll satisfy people. But we need to split it up because we can't just do everything in one go. Another big thing, we'd like to focus on extending out the tech tree to provide more of an in-game in terms of crafting and building. We want to approach that right because we don't want it to be a bit silly that you're in the zombie apocalypse and suddenly you're building manufacturing machines or anything like that. It seems a bit weird for our game to have any sort of long-term survival, really. But I think the end game needs it, so people have stuff to build, to new achievements to get to. Those are the biggest things that the Indy Stone has set on implementing before Project Zomboid gets to its long-awaited 1.0 release. Although the team is keen to see Project Zomboid cast off its early access tag, they feel the very strong community development vibe has been integral to its development so far and has vastly influenced the game's direction. Frankly, we've been making this game for a decade. We love the game dearly, but it does take a toll, spending this amount of time working on a single project, and there is the desire to work on something else new. That's always burning, but we can't do that while it's in early access. So, the moment it goes to 1.0 is the day a lot of us will hang our spurs on it forever. Maybe there'll be a DLC, or maybe we'll get another team or port to consoles, but 1.0 is when we're done. And we don't want to be done until we've got exactly what we want. There you have it. That's what it said. It is set in stone. The NPCs are up next. I'm so freaking excited. And you can only imagine what they're going to be like. I mean, because look at the rest of Project Zomboid. Very quality, very realistic, and it's extremely fun. So you can only imagine what their AI is going to be like. So here's how it was described in past times, which I will leave the link to some of these old descriptions of the NPCs that the devs said in the bottom, so you guys can click that and go read about them. But for those who don't want to read and don't like to read, I'm just going to give you little pieces of information that I've learned over the years after reading those. So here we go, just to kind of tell you what they're like. All right, so they have this thing called the metaverse, and the metaverse is they can put a bunch of different scenarios that you can happen across walking through the world, and there's a bunch of different events that can play out. So let's just say your character's walking down the streets of Rosewood, and you come up to Spiffos. You go to open the door, and there could be someone in there. You could open the door, and 2 NPCs could be holding each other at gunpoint, threatening each other. Or you could find a group just looting out, doing whatever they want, and you come across them, and they could be friendly. They could trade with you, or they could try to kill you right off the bat upon a group of gun nuts. My luck, that's probably what would happen to me, and I'd get gunned down in a second. There's a whole bunch of different events that can take place. And now about the AI smartness, okay, their intelligence level. Basically, what the devs have said they're going to try to go for is CK3 or Crusader Kings type AI. Really smart, really intelligent, and completely unpredictable. So let's just say you got a guy, you pick up a guy, and he has the leadership trait, but you don't realize that. And you're the leader of the group. You want to be a leader of a group. Well, he might not like that you're the leader. He don't like being told what to do. He likes telling people what to do. Extremely charismatic. And he can actually talk to people in the group and try to get them to go against you. Now, you might have some loyalists that might be on your side, or you might have some people that you've made angry in the past because maybe you didn't let them do something that they wanted to do, or they just don't agree with your leadership's, style. They could potentially turn on you because of this one man's actions, by him trying to get the group to betray you and turn on you. And they could all go, hey, let's go out on a looting run. And they could offer to come with you, go out, and then they could off you. And then he will be the leader. Now, this is what they're aiming for, and I'm imagining because of how well the Indie Stone has produced Project Zomboid and the pure quality of this game, they could easily pull it off. And I'm liking that they're at least making an attempt to do this with their AI, because there's so many video games out there that are either lacking AI, or the AI is there, but they're incredibly dumb. And they say the same thing over and over and over again. Who wants to listen to the same old dialogue all the time? Not this guy. What Indie Stone's trying to do, they're trying to add in hundreds of lines of dialogue so that it feels like a unique experience every time we jump in to the playthrough. So you're not going to get the same run-of-the-mill NPCs coming across them over and over again. You're going to have a unique story for every time you make a new character and dive into the world of PZ. So that's just a little bit of what I've read and what I've seen, and I'm super excited. And mind you, they're not going to be great right out the gate. As the post said, they're going to be introducing them into little separate builds and improving them every little bit. But hey, I don't care. They're adding in NPCs, guys, so don't expect them to be great right off the jump. I'm just going to be happy I'm not the only living person anymore. And so there's a lot of zombies, I can make the NPC that's with me a little distraction, if you know what I mean. Let them get eaten while I run away. I know, what a great leader, right? Want to join my group? Okay, no, but in all seriousness, I'm super excited for this build. And Lemmy, and any other PZ devs, you guys are watching, I want to say I've been playing since 2014, and I'm so proud of you guys for what you've done with this game. Me and my friends used to always sit around and talk about how there's been no real good zombie games like the one you guys have created, and we just hoped and prayed someone would make good games like this. And you guys managed to do it. And I just want to say that I'm so proud to have bought this product, and I recommend it to everybody because it's a damn good game. I love it, and I've spent thousands of hours in this game, a couple thousand at least, but I plan to spend many more hours into this game. Because it's truly my favorite game of all time, and I want to thank you all so much for your hard work and dedication sticking with it. This game will be remembered for years to come, I assure you. But anyway, guys, that's all I wanted to do. I wanted to share this amazing information with you guys, because I read it and I was just like, what? But yes, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please snipe that like button and subscribe for more. And don't forget to click that bell icon so you can see when I post more videos like this. And I will be posting more videos like this, making mod showcases for PZ, making reading updates for PZ and stuff like that. So yeah, there will be more. But anyway, if you'd like to support me financially and help me become a full-time YouTuber, please head on down in the description, click my Ko-Fi link, and you can either make a one-time donation, or you become a member and donate to me monthly. Either or will help me tremendously. And if you'd like to chat with me and others support the channel, my Discord link is also in the description below. Go on down there and click that. Chat with us sometime. And with that being said, I will see you all in my next video. Peace!